present.
It wasn't on purpose. It worked out.
That thing is standing already. Did y'all go buy that cake already?
No, we can go back there when we're done.
Okay, great. Because I missed it. Y'all did.
I don't think we will.
Oh, awesome. Thank you.
Who's the breeder owner?
Pardon?
Yeah, that's right. She's held.
Shows frequently have sort of what you call sloppy patterns, assuming kind of disorganized, and the edges aren't always very clean. This is particularly impressive because it has such a clean look to it. And the main reason it does is because of that massive white area across the trunk. That was what was particularly impressive to us. No speckling in it, it's just this big white. Is that one of the reasons that you picked that fish?
Yeah.
And the white, the quality of the white is very good. We were talking over there with the Supreme Champion, the importance of having that translucence, that depth to the white. Showa has that. Beautiful, clean white. Usually with the Showa, it's the black and the red that impresses, that attracts your eye, but with this Showa, we really all just fell in love with the white in that fish.
Your Tsubi's nowhere near it though yet.
No, it's still coming.
You probably maybe 7 or 8 before the rest of it all comes together. That canvas is
Yeah, she'll have some more sumi coming up on her nose, I'm sure.
Yeah.
it's so many Showa that kind of have a muddy white. It's just not that nice, clean, beautiful Shiro.
The Motoguro has more of a brush look to it. Maybe it'll pull in a little bit. I'd like to see it pull in a little bit. Ideally, we would prefer not to see the Motoguro come all the way up to the medium ray. To the left is a little bit more what we'd like to see. I'm not sure if that's traditionally the thoughts regarding the quality or just an appreciation point. It is a mature use here. Tighten up.
If that contracts.
Typically, I haven't seen it contract once you go out like that.
Yeah.
I haven't.
Some Showa have just a little tiny bit of Motoguro right up against the attachment of the dorsal fin. Some Showas don't have any black at all. Some have solid black. It's how it works into the overall fish.
Here it's very nice in that it balances out the white. If that was just pure white pigs, you wouldn't have as much contrast.
Yeah, I agree. We're really curious about that Tancho.
Are you?
Yeah.
That Tancho has quite a story to it. I forget what the breeder is. Jennifer might know. But it was brought to our show several years ago in San Antonio, and by a Tom. What's his last name?
Tran.
Tom Tran. And it won all kinds of awards. It was a little bit smaller, a little bit bulkier. But another club member had lost his whole collection in a fire here in Texas a few years ago. So he gave it to him. He never decided to go back in the hobby. Ray was keeping it for him. It came to our show last year, sold in the auction. Jennifer bought it, took it home, found she's got too many contracts. She called me and asked me if I want it. I said, hell yeah. She said, well, it'll be at the Dallas show. So I'm here to pick up my contract. It's the only second contract I've ever owned.
Is that right? So now it's your job to finish it.
Yes, sir.
Because it's been moving around a lot, it's thin, white's off.
You sure it's female?
Yes.
It's going to be a fun. The Tancho mark is particularly impressive. as big as it could be. You know, you want it just touching first row of scales, just going beyond the eyes, left to right, just outside of the eye socket. And the thickness is really impressive.
And you just have to work on that white canvas to show it off.
Work on the white.
Make it just like a show.
Yeah. A lot of promise in that fish, so that's an interesting
When I
story.
first saw this fish in San Antonio, the white was even better than the show. I mean, it was phenomenal.
Is that right?
Yeah, so I know the genetics are there for the white.
Yeah, it'll count.
You may have big food in the show off too.
Pardon?
White picture may have big food. Some fish, you know, the whites come with the one picture.
That's right.
This is Florida. Everything's muddy, where they get something. One picture comes down and the whites come up.
Okay, was there some fellow that wanted to go look at
He's hiding.